How to develop a conversational style in public speaking is one of the highest skills to acquire. And I just realized recently, because for many years, I always wanted to develop a style that it was as if I'm talking to one person in the audience. For some reason, I didn't like speakers and presenters who were there, yelling, screaming, being dogmatic, telling. And guess what? I was one until someone pinpointed that type of style to me. I was one. I was dogmatic. I was always telling. I was always showing. I was always convincing people. And what a wake-up call when someone actually told me that my style wasn't suited for a specific audience. That feedback transformed my life. Aside with other types of feedbacks where someone was telling me, learn how to tell stories, because stories about you connect with the audience. You become real, you become authentic, you become humanized. And when I received that feedback and I began to use it, big difference in connecting with my audience. Being conversational is one high skill that all of us could have, because it is as if I'm talking to you right now. I'm still working on it, but I'm aware of some of the, if you want, techniques to develop that skill. Number one, being real. Number two, talking about yourself, talking about your story. Number three, having eye contact directly with one person and talking to that person. Even if you have 1,000 people in your audience, just pick one person at a time and talk to that person. And if someone is far, pick someone far and talk to that person. And when we have that one-to-one eye contact, the whole audience feels as if we're talking to them. And one more technique that I learned recently is to speak in very short sentences. I used to speak very, very long, so I didn't even have time to make pauses. It was as if I was giving a lesson. These little tips that I just gave you, and if you start off, when you start applying them, you will see how it will transform the way you sound to your audience or the way you communicate to your audience. It is as if I'm just having a dialogue with you. I hope that you feel. And any comments and perhaps any feedback, any suggestions will be welcomed. And the purpose is to be here through this whole material, through these webinars, to help each other to advance in one of the skills that really transforms. That is public speaking with a conversational style that connects with our audiences. I welcome your ideas.